Hello and good morning everyone. It's Roy speaking. Good to have another opportunity of talking with you about the great things of God. I've been looking this morning in John's Gospel and the second chapter, a very well-known chapter, and we are told there at the opening of the chapter, the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there, and we are told that Jesus and his disciples also were invited to the wedding. What a wise move that was. How we should have that desire that whatever our gathering, whatever the festival might be, that Jesus will be with us and that we might know the fellowship of his people. And the disciples were there at the wedding, and the mother of Jesus said to him, they haven't got any wine, they've run out of wine. And Jesus said a rather offhand statement, woman, what have I to do with you? And the mother said to the servants, whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. And what a word that is for us, isn't it? Whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. If you love me, Jesus said, keep my commandments. It is better to be a keeper of his commandments than a doer of works. And so we are told that the mother of Jesus told the servants to do whatever Jesus said. She knew that all power was in her Son. And we are told that by the side of the wedding, or in the vicinity of the wedding, there were some large water pots. And Jesus said to the people who were looking after the feast, fill these water pots with water and fill them right to the top, to the brim. And so they did. And then Jesus said, now take some of this water and take it to the governor of the feast. The governor tasted it and kind of said, wow, this is some wonderfully good wine. And he called the bridegroom and said, normally you would give the best wine at the beginning, and then when men's senses are perhaps dulled a little bit because they've drunk several quantities of wine, then you put out the lesser stuff. But you've kept the good wine until now. Now, there's a little couplet which says this, fill the water pots with water, fill them to the very brim. Jesus knows what he is doing. Leave the miracle to him. What a wonderful piece of advice, to leave everything in the hand of the Lord Jesus, because we are assured of his word when he said, nobody can pluck anything or anyone out of my hand. It speaks to us of security. It speaks to us of safety. It gives us a word of comfort and of assurance. And so we have this situation where they took the water to the ruler, and when he had tasted it, he was overwhelmed by the quality of it. This is the beginning, we are told, of miracles which Jesus did in Cana of Galilee. And in doing that, he manifested to his glory, and his disciples believed on it. They saw what he had done. They had seen his handiwork. And you and I, by the faith, by the grace of God, and by faith, have seen so many miracles, haven't we, which the Lord has done. He's able to save, he's able to heal, he's able to help. And only just recently I have heard of a miraculous intervention on the behalf of a dear brother who was in great need, and the Lord has appeared and the need has been taken away. And I remember a dear lady who I was introduced to some long years ago, who had cancer, and she had been to the hospital and the x-rays had shown that there was a problem, and her cousin said to me, pray for her, and I did. On the following Friday, this was on a Sunday, on the following Friday, I was at a meeting and she came right up the front to where I was on the platform and said, Roy, I've been back to the hospital and they can find no evidence of that cancer whatsoever. It's gone. And you know, I've known that dear lady, and I knew her right till she died. In fact, I went to her few. She never died of cancer. She died eventually of heart problems. You see, our God is able to do beyond anything we can ask or even think. He's got the whole world in his hand, and he's got you and me.